All right. Hello, and at long last, welcome back to the Crossword blog, aka Clog. Um, I have to confess, I have been definitely slacking on the crosswords. I had high hopes of getting back on track this weekend. You see, I even tried to start this Saturday, but m- the recording basically had no audio for the first bit, and then I realized halfway through, and I also was doing very poorly on this Saturday, and I just scrapped the episode. Um, and yeah, I had an extremely busy week this week, and I need to atone for my sins. I'm not going to do the Sunday. That is way too much penance. I hate Sunday puzzles and will only do them if I'm like on a streak. But I am going to go ahead and catch up. I'm going to do the Monday, I'm going to do the Tuesday, and I will do the Wednesday. Today is Wednesday, although late at night, so the Thursday's out. And hopefully from there, I'll be back on track. I don't think these will count for the daily streak because it's been so, they're so old. Um, but, you know, I can't deprive people of their crossword content. If you're in no danger, you are safe. Uh, Buffalo's NHL team, I don't know that. If you're not sinking, you might be afloat. Tutti Frutti, um, and an afro might be parted and tied into afro puffs. Maybe Eos is the goddess of the dawn. That sounds like something. Okay, pale pink vineyard offerings. And then let's see what this is. Reconcile after a quarrel or a hint to the starts of these. Because what I was thinking here was you can like make up after a quarrel. And then maybe there's like make that goes in an upwards direction or something like that. Um, Boaters, and I know a bowler hat is a thing, and I think a boater might also be a type of hat. You can rot. If you eat it, that means you like fell or will wiped out. I guess the sabers. Um, okay, so James Bond asks for a martini shaken, not stirred. Hopping mad, irate. Madison Avenue or Lexington Avenue. Evening prayer. Jack who could consume no fat. I don't know that nursery rhyme. Um, you reap what you sow, and maybe blush white. Pale pink vineyard offerings, because a white grape um, is a thing, but blush means kind of a pink or reddish. So that might make sense. But wouldn't it be ginger ale here? And then CNN is based in Atlanta. I've been to the headquarters there. And yeah, let's do ginger ale here. Although LN looks pretty bad here. Um, yeah, it would be Oral B and CBS maybe. Maybe blush wines, not whites. Officiating at a communion or a hearing confession. So probably a priest and a subordinate of a priest. I don't know. Cattle raiding estates. Maybe Jack Sprack is a thing, because this would definitely be ranches. Just a sec, okay. If you shadow box, that's punching with an imaginary opponent. Okay, so I still don't know. I don't feel great about. Um, I was gonna say I don't feel great about makeup because I don't get what it has to do with this. But then I was looking at this and a metrical foot in poetry. I believe that's saying a division of the meter of the poetry, like how it's, I don't really know how to define it, to be honest. But Shakespeare wrote in iambic pentameter, which was a meter that defined the stresses of the syllables. And an iamb was one unit of that meter, and pentameter meaning five. So there'd be five iambs in a line. I believe that's correct. Anyway, that's all to say, makeup. Blush is a type of makeup. Eyeshadow is a type of makeup. So maybe it all makes sense. Extra in ads. Okay. Is it or no? Ain't it romantic? Maybe. Lil Nas X, of course. TNT is explosive. Catamaran is a type of boat. Um, isn't it romantic? Because it's a type of sailboat. And naan is served with curry. And in-law, buddy would be a pal. You can pool your money or resources. Stereo. Art one, you would think, would be introductory drawing class. Maybe it's art I or something. Maybe just arts. Um, stale air would be like stuffiness. Choose if you opt for something. Opie's a name, and yeah, I'm not gonna know any more about that. Um, iced tea. Was that one of these? Oh, okay. I was like, what does iced tea have to do with makeup? It's not one of the themes. Eddie Bauer. Quirky would be odd. A deacon is a member of the church. If you listen to someone, means you lend an ear. The way I see it, in my humble opinion, toddler's winter wear. Amnesiac, someone suffering from amnesia might not remember things. A senior in high school or college. Jonas Salk pioneered vaccines. There's a Salk Institute model of brutalist architecture. You should look it up. It's pretty cool looking. Source of seasonal sneezes, pollen. Really rake it in, maybe clean up, like at a poker game. If you clean up, you're really raking it in. Barrel of explosive stuff or situation that's ready to blow. That would be a powder keg, like gunpowder keg and powders type of makeup. Snow coat or something, and then pho is a Vietnamese noodle and broth dish, and I guess slap. That sounds like a thing that could exist. Okay. Rebar. That's the stuff they put in concrete. Those, bars with a little spiral around them. Shrill and blaring as a trumpet. Dies down would be a Bates. Deus ex machina. That means God something machine. Basically, it's like a plot device where everything seems to be going wrong for the hero. There's no way out, and then suddenly some like random thing happens, and like they're just randomly able to make it out. Poem of praise would be ode. An ESPY award, like the etymology is from ESPN, I believe. Brassy trumpet could be. Argo was that film, like that hostage situation. An egress is a way out. Gray poupon mustard, handy, of use. A bit buzzed, tipsy. So Lot was the name of a biblical person whose wife was turned into a pillar of salt because I believe they were fleeing some city, and it was like, if you look back, I'm going to turn you into a pillar of salt. And his wife, uh, whose name was, mm, might have been like Laura or something. No, not Laura. But anyway, she looked back and she got it, I guess. That showed her. Um, maybe Ron Howard. Uh, liner notes. If I were a rich man. Yeah. If I were a rich man. Banger. Absolute slapper of a song. Same here. Don't know. Sulky expression though, that could be a pout. Org sponsoring school fundraisers. PTA, Parent Teacher Association. An owl is considered wise. An alto, alto soprano, tenor, bass. Uh, snowsuit maybe. And a twit. Same here, ditto. And Mick Jagger in 2003. Although the Queen refused to present the award herself. That's funny. They dubbed her Sir, or him Sir. Um, so something's wrong here. Might be a little typo thing. CBS. Sprack looks wrong, but everything else. And then maybe Sprat. Yeah, okay, TBS. Um, yeah, let's go ahead and admire the puzzle. I enjoyed it. Theme was a little weak in some places, like, for example, like shadow is not really a type of makeup, like eyeshadow for sure, and there might be other types of shadow, but shadow itself is not really. Um, and then liner, similarly, it's like eyeliner is a thing and other liners exist, but like powder and blush 100% are very makeup related. These aren't so much, but again, it's like a Monday theme. It's not super tricky or anything. Like you didn't need the theme to get these, so no harm, no foul. And yeah, I'd say there was a lot of three-letter fill. There was some pretty suspect fill, just extremely fairly crossed, like lap. But okay, hey, come on, that's not a real thing that people know about. Also, like some of these things, like it's cute that you managed to like make these associate with each other. I just like didn't get any value out of it because I'm not really familiar with Ron Howard, nor am I familiar with Sheriff Andy Taylor's. But if you were, you probably loved that. Um, but yeah, overall, I thought that was, perfectly average Monday, maybe slightly above. So I'll give it a 6. Um, anyway, hope you enjoyed that. I enjoyed the puzzle. But yeah, now on to bigger and better things in the Tuesday. See you there.